In this video, we will be entering class data in a shared Google Sheets document. You'll see how to set up your Sheets app and how to open the Sheets document from both Schoology and your email, and how to claim, align, and enter your own data on a class shared sheet. First of all, before you can do anything, you have to make sure that you actually have the app downloaded onto your iPad. If you do, it should be this green icon that you see right here, and you can touch that and go ahead and log in with your Net ID and password. It is best if you do that first before we actually need to do anything else so that it's linked to your drive. If you do not have the Sheets on your desktop already, then you want to go to this app. It is self-service. You're going to want to open that up and look for the Sheets app and have it downloaded on your iPad. And then again, you're going to want to open it up and log in. If your teacher has shared a Sheets document with you that you need to open, the easiest way to get to it is through Schoology. And if your app is set up properly and you've logged in, this should not be a problem for you. Over here on our week 20 cells, you can see that Monday's assignment is the diffusion of water and sugar, and in parentheses it says Sheets. So in order to get to that, all I need to do is to touch that label. So I'm going to do that now. And it's going to actually open the Sheets app for me and bring me directly into the document that I need. If this does not happen, then which can happen because there's a problem with Sheets or sometimes Schoology is acting a little funny, then there is an alternative way to get to this document, and that is through the email that was sent to you when your teacher sent you or shared the document with you. If that happens, then you want to follow an alternative procedure. So here I've opened up my email to find the link that was shared with me when my teacher put my name into the spreadsheet. And all I'm going to need to do is to either press the blue label where it says water and sugar period 2, or press the blue button that says open in Sheets. So I'm going to press the blue button, and because I have already signed into my Sheets app, it is going to open up right away so that I can see it. So this is what a typical spreadsheet looks like. You can see that it resembles a data chart, and because our entire class is using it, it's very important to claim a line. You can see that Mrs. Bouvier has already claimed a line, so I need to do the same so I can enter my data. So I'm going to claim a line by touching the box right underneath Mrs. Bouvier's name, and you'll notice that a blue line goes around it that says that box is active. It also, on the bottom, activates the function box down at the bottom where it says enter text or formula. And when I touch that, that is going to bring up my keyboard so that I can enter my name, which I am going to do right now so that I can enter my data. I'm going to touch this green check mark. That is going to actually enter it into the spreadsheet, and that means anybody else who's in this spreadsheet will also be able to see it and will know that that's my line. The next thing I need to do is put in my data. So I need to double check the headings on each of the columns to make sure I'm putting my data in the right spot. I'm going to put my data for the 10% concentration of the beaker. You'll notice it activated the box again. It's going to bring up the keyboard when I touch it, and I'm going to put my data in place and touch the green check mark. Then I'm going to go to my next column, activate the next box, put in my data and green check mark to enter, and go to my third column, which is 30% concentration. I'm going to activate the keyboard and I'm going to put in my data. Now this data is a negative number, so I need to make sure that I have my negative sign in there, and I am going to touch the green check mark. And then my last piece of data is for the 40%. I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to put my data again. It is a negative number, and as I do that, you'll notice the average down at the bottom changes as new data comes in. You will have to check your lab procedure to know precisely which numbers are needed for your analysis, but right now our data entry is complete. These are the written directions for what we just went over in the video. However, if you run into some problems, don't be afraid to ask your teacher for some help.